Hey, it's me, Arinek, and I am a senior at Percival Julian High School. With different views and standpoints on what happened in today's society, if you love to see things from others' perspectives, then here's the podcast for you. A View from the Other Side podcast airing on WPLJ Broadcasting, where I discuss topics that many people have looked past. In other words, a closer look at what faces us. Tune in to my podcast, A View from the Other Side, to hear about the latest topics. Hey, it's me, Arinek, and we're back with A View from the Other Side, the podcast that opens your eyes to people on a deeper level without judgment. Today we have two special guests, Egypt Page and Asia Hood. Hey, y'all. Hey. So are y'all ready to get real? Because it get real.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Who's ready?
Y'all ready? Mm-hmm. I don't think y'all ready. So, where a person grows up contributes to, like, the way they act, you know what I mean, what they see. Where did y'all grow up? Tell me about y'all experiences.
Growing up. So my experience growing up, there's no manly figure in my household, like, whatsoever. My dad, he stayed in a different state, so, like, you know, or he stayed in a different state, so I would have to travel to go see him. But, like, in my immediate family, there was no man voice in the house. So, that really affected the way I kind of am today. You know, going to school, it's a lot of male in this building. You know, it's a lot of males in here. And, you know, they have a sense of authority in this building. So I reacted different. And that really, like, showed me, dang, I really don't have no male opinion in my life besides the people in my school.
So I was kind of opposite of you. So I grew up with all boys and my mama and my stepdad. So growing up, it was like, I don't know how to explain it, but it was like I wasn't trying to be a boy, but I thought a girl could do what a boy could do. Mm-hmm. You know, like I thought it was okay if I did what they did, but it wasn't. And like being that only girl is tougher for me. Like with your mother, like you her only daughter. So she own you. Like she not playing with you. She own you. She not on the boys like that. Because the boys, they got the stepfather. He supposed to take care of them. She supposed to take care of me. But it wasn't, I didn't look at it that way. Growing up, I looked at it as, okay, she picking with me. So that made me how did that make me? I just look at stuff differently. Like the way boys act, I'd be like, no, you're not supposed to do that. Or the way girls act, I'd be like, no, you're not supposed to do that because of how I was raised. Like my morals, my values, I value a lot of different things to other people. Like people my age, we're not the same. We don't act the same. I look at them as immature. Not saying I'm grown or anything, but it's just not in my nature to act how they act because of the way I was raised with all boys. Yeah. It's just some things I just don't tolerate. I don't like it.
Yeah, that's real.
And with me, I don't know. I seen a lot. Like growing up, it was just different because it was like my family, I wouldn't say we're very family oriented, but it was like everybody was over grandma's house. So after everybody came home from school, it was everybody, all the grandkids at grandma's house, and we was just waiting for our parents to pick us up. And for me and my siblings, I would say it was a bit different due to the fact, like, I don't know, the way our, like, father, like, was taken out of our life, it was like we looking at everybody else and we like, dang, why can't our life be like that? Why is our life so different compared to everybody else's? Like, I don't know. And I feel like a lot of what I seen or a lot of what I experienced made me to who I am today. Like, seeing my mama have to work as hard due to the fact, like, that she was literally the only parent, it just made me want to work twice as hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah. What was something y'all both had to rise above? Like, what was something that y'all just had to overcome?
For me, I had to overcome stereotypes. Like, people think all black young girls just ratchet, loud, ghetto, and fast. And when I was younger and I was going to this school, that's what I was surrounded by. I was surrounded by a lot of girls who was just ratchet, fast, and ghetto. So it's like, once you in that environment, that's what you know, that's what you think is right. So growing up, I felt like I was kind of falling into that stereotype. But I got taken out of that environment, and I realized, like, this is not how I want my life to be. This is not something, this not regular. Like, y'all, the way y'all act, that's not my character. So I just had to grow up out of that, and that's how I've raised my values, and I had to overcome all the stereotypes for young black girls, basically.
You want to go? Or you want me to go? Okay, so with me, it was like, I see what you mean, like 1,000 points. It was like, I'm me. I'm different. Like, I'm different in all aspects. Everybody was looking at me as if I was doing something incorrectly when whole time, no, it's y'all. Look at y'all self. Look at y'all self in the mirror. It's not me.
Growing up under my sister's shadow, like, I literally was growing up under my sister's shadow until she left. Not until she left for college, but until I got in middle school, I started finding myself. But my family on my dad's side, like, it was really, now they kind of see me more. You know what I mean? I was always looked at as like a slick failure, if that makes sense. You know, everybody looked at me, not as, I don't want to say failure, but not as succeeding as much as my sister. I was always in comparison with my sister. We like 3 years apart, but still, everybody would just compare us. So I really had to step back. That got to me, being compared to my sister. I had to step back and look at me for me. You know what I mean? That's something I've conquered that. You know what I mean? I've conquered that. What people pushed on me, I've conquered that. I'm not a failure. I'm doing my own path, and I'm comfortable with that. You know.
I feel like something I miss with that topic is like, I said like what I experienced, but I didn't speak on what I had to rise above. Like, I had to rise above. Like you said, like y'all said, everybody perceptions. People just kept pushing negative perceptions onto me. Oh, you this, and that wasn't me. Like, that's not me. Y'all trying to make me be somebody that I'm not. So something I had to rise above is like, I don't know. I just had to really look at myself in the mirror and be like, you are not what they saying you are. And then you got to deal with all these negative perceptions people have on you. Like you said, assuming they know you when they literally know nothing. They be loud and incorrect. You know what I mean? Loud and incorrect. You're not correct. I'm not mean. I'm not a bully. I'm not none of those things people try to push off on me. Like, I'm not stuck up. You know what I mean? I'm not stuck up.
I hate that perception.
I'm not.
Like,
who said I was stuck up? Who even came up with that?
Right,
Instead?
who made that? Like, we just stuck up and boo.
People are so focused on other people's lives. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, literally.
Jealousy.
Yeah, let's not even get started on jealousy. It's like when people see you not acting like them, they automatically think you stuck up. Like,
you weird.
Literally, like, first off, when I make my mug, that mean I'm concentrated, or I'm just as confused. I'm just as confused as you. Like, I don't make that face to be mean to anybody. That's literally just my resting face. Julian can be a real GTA battling, like in real life. Like, if you don't have the strive to like keep going, you can get knocked down. Like, yeah.
I don't know how these kids get their work done every day. I can't concentrate in them classrooms.
It's a whole lot of going on. It's
a whole lot
going on. Hey. The next thing is, how do y'all rise above the negative perceptions? We talked about like how the jealousy, the negative perceptions of us being stuck up, all of that. Like, how do y'all rise above it?
I don't even be paying attention to it. Like, yeah, it's there. Like, yeah, people feel it, but I can't control your thoughts, babe. What you think of me, it's what you think of me. Like, I can't really control my thoughts. How I rise above it, though, I be me. You know what I mean? Your negative perception is wrong. It's wrong. So since you want to keep being in my life and you want to be something else, you pay attention more, because I show you wrong. You know, every day.
For me, it's just like, I know that's not me. Like, you can talk all you want. Like, it's not me. And now I'm finna make you even madder, proving you wrong that it's not me. Like, oh, you think I'm just this and that. Okay, well, I'm finna have fun with my friends, and you're gonna sit here and be mad about it. Like, I don't care. That's how I rise above it. Like, I'm proving y'all wrong in every aspect of life. Like, I'm doing better than you. Like, why are you picking with me? Like, I really don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%. Like, I just keep going. I feel like that's the only thing to do is just keep going. People gonna talk regardless. And whatever negative perceptions they have on me, it's just like, okay, what you want me to do? Okay, but you can't say this, you can't say that, you can't say this, you can't say that, so I see why you mad. You know what I mean? Like, I see why people mad. It's like, you can't say you like me, so you're mad. But yeah, I feel like y'all picking up what I'm putting down. I'm picking up what y'all put it down. So yeah. So now we're gonna just end this off. Thank y'all for coming. I really appreciate y'all for coming and being on the View from the Other Side, where we give people the realness. Because I feel like people with their negative perceptions, they don't know us for real. And I feel like this was a way for them to get like a little deeper look into it. So thank y'all so much.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you all for tuning in on a closer look at What Faces Us. Bye.